whole point of it. Um, that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
Christine, again, it's Brock coming back. I keep seeing stuff in Newsmax that he is.
Yeah, he's coming back.
WrestleMania season's coming. Shane, you're right. We were just getting through talking about the Miz. The Miz is Hall of Fame bound. Oh yeah, he's first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
Hopefully he comes back at the Royal Rumble because I'll be there and I haven't seen him wrestle in person yet. So please.
Alma is here with us. What's up, Majestic Maria, Laura? How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up. Oh gosh, got a Charlie horse. Ooh, Thanksgiving. Oh dang. Well, I'm glad they brought you some stuff, Alma.
Yeah.
Did you happen to go to Spire Series, Phil, or no?
No, bro, I had to work, bro.
Oh man, all right. You missed CM Punk, man. All right.
I know.
He held Seth Rollins. Yeah, he was up there with him. Was
yes, he did.
I may go to World's End.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, World's End's gonna be in Long Island.
Wow. Okay.
At the Nassau Coliseum, SummerSlam 2002. That was one of the pay-per-views that was there. The greatest SummerSlam of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so lucky. God.
Yeah.
There was one match that you missed on here. It was Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar.
Did I not put it in there? I have it in my notes. Oops.
No, you don't. You didn't.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and talk about that. You can.
We'll go over that right quick, and then we'll go to the other half. I think Santos won, didn't he? I think I was kind of in and out of this match.
It was supposed to have been Carlito, but he got attacked or removed from the situation. So Dragon Lee decided that Dragon Lee offered to take his position. I think this was smart because Carlito hasn't really done much as far as wrestling-wise on the show since he debuted. And I think that they realized that they were going to book themselves into a corner because right now Santos Escobar does not need to lose. But Carlito doesn't need to lose either. So having Dragon Lee take his spot in this match and kind of represent LWO, but Santos Escobar still gets to show what he's supposed to, being that dastardly heel that we who watched him in NXT know he's capable of. So I thought that this was perfect. And the match itself was really good too. No concerns there.
For me, you said it perfectly and eloquently.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. It's almost like you wrote that in cursive. Like I can hear your writing on paper in cursive with that like perfect description of it. Yeah.
Well, I was a writer before I was an orator, so
I know. I didn't forget. I know you got the power of the pen. I know you are definitely a boss when it comes to literature.
So, Geek, being that you came in late, what was your thoughts on the women's war games and the great return of R-Truth and the Intercontinental title match?
It was the greatest return of R-Truth. You know, it's so awesome to see R-Truth back on our screens again. You know, and that women's war games match, man, Io was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like taking that trash can and just, you know, using it as a weapon as well as her body, you know? Just awesome, you know? Doing the dive off the top rope. You could do double the damage that way.
Yeah. What about Gunther and Miz? What'd you think of Gunther and Miz?
Man, Miz showed up today.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this much about Miz. People give him a lot of shit, but he improved so much since he first started. So,
oh yeah.
You know, and he's slowly becoming a really great, all-time great, and he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
He's put in the time and effort for sure.
But go ahead, Geek.
No, I was just gonna say, look who's in the chat. Papa Dank is in the chat right now.
Yeah, about to head over to the comments.
Pop in the comments. What's up, Pop?
What's up, Papa
Alma
Dank?
says she is all for LA Knight being the next champion. So will Cody Rhodes. She's got a feeling the three-way coming to WrestleMania. You never know.
They haven't done that since what? Daniel Bryan, Triple H, and Batista?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that Orton? Was that Batista?
Thank you, Sarah. Good to see you.
Roman Reigns, Edge, and Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Papa Dank, good to see you. Gotta have you on here too one of these days.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
And you know what's crazy? Just a quick touch on The Miz real quick. When you look at how long he's been in the business, it doesn't seem that long.
No,
but it's been that long. Like even what was that thing that they had John Cena for a while back? Like 2 decades, 20 years.
Yeah,
years. And it's like, wait a minute. What year is this?
Yeah.
You almost forget, like, damn, it's really been 20 years.
Don't forget he's been part of the real world as well.
Yeah,
we were talking about that.
Like, yo, wait. You've really been doing this for how long?
Back when the real world was good when he was on there, I remember he did it was, I don't know, I don't think it was like a blooper reel or something, but anyway, he was sitting there, he had this like fake title, he's like, I'm the Miz, and talking like The Rock and stuff. I was like, man, this dude is wild. Eat my words, you know.
He's living the dream, man. He is.
I know.
God bless him, man. God bless him.
And then he became a celebrity, just became wrestler. And he just became a joke in the beginning, but he truly...
he's put in the work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Someone like another one that I'm going to say this right now, Logan Paul is another guy that really did put in the work. A lot of people criticized him in the beginning becoming a celebrity, but how many great matches has he had?
Phill.
No? You're not a Logan Paul fan?
No, it's not that. It's not that. My gripe. Here's why I can give Logan Paul credit. I appreciate Logan Paul for taking it seriously.
Yes.
Prior to that, how many actors, celebrities did we see get in the wrestling game and the Hall of Fame of Celebrity Hall of Fame, and they didn't really take it serious.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed. The first celebrity that really impressed me was Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yes.
When it was like,
Stephen Amell's good too. Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Logan Paul, it was like, okay, he really takes this serious.
He got a lot of praise from saving Rey Mysterio there a while back with that.
Yeah. Like he's not a danger in the ring.
No, not at all.
Which I can appreciate. Which I can really appreciate. For me, it's kind of like, should y'all put a title on him a little too early? Should he have had a title match with Roman a little too early? Could he have put on? You look at his match with Ricochet. You look at his battles with Ricochet. 5-star.
Oh yeah.
5-star.
They complement each other so well.
Yes, they do. When I see Ricochet with Logan Paul, I see Ricochet and Will Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we talked about long title reigns a while ago with Roman Reigns and Gunther. I have a feeling that Logan Paul is probably going to hold on to that U.S. championship for a little while.
I can see that. Yeah.
I mean, as long as they put effort into it, it's a win-win for everybody. That's, at least to me, at least for us, he's good at, he's good. He's impressive. People enjoy it. So, I mean, it's not like, oh, they just put it on him to make money. He actually could do something. So, so I understand your point too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times there's so many of them that come in, they don't take it seriously. You're just like, why are you you're just here to collect a check, man. Go on, you know. But
I kind of felt that way about Ronda.
Ronda to me, like I think she could do it. I don't know, like the character is where,
you know, that part right there where you was just like, I don't know. That's where I'm at.
Okay, I got you.
Right, and I'm stuck there, like
Ronda's in Ring of Honor now.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's like, did you do it because you love the business, or did you do it to collect a check?
Yeah.
She looked like she was having a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, her match with Shayna was really good. Actually, they did the MMA rules. You could tell she was in her environment, and it was actually really good.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad Ronda's there. I think she'll really benefit there. The other two horsewomen from MMA are there. So I think it'll be better for her, and I think she'll be back in WWE. When, I don't know, but but for now, she's let her go there, have fun.
Yeah.
Go from there. And speaking of women, we'll go into the women's title match. Great segue again. Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark. I caught bits and pieces of this one too. I had made a post Saturday night. The Mister and I had got home just in time for the pay-per-view to start, but my Xbox One decided it wasn't going to come on. And so I had to unplug it, leave it unplugged for a little while, and plugged it back in by the time this match was on. So I caught only bits and pieces of this match.
Rhea Ripley.
I'm in love with Rhea. What can't Rhea do? What can't she do? She's a fighting champ. Mm-hmm. She puts on 5-star match. Rhea is a beast.
Yep.
I want to know who's going to beat her.
Who?
No, I'm saying I want to know who's going to beat her. That's why.
Who would be throwing Rhea Ripley? Yeah, that's a very good question.
That's a good question.
Nia.
No. Here's the thing. Here's who's going to beat Rhea Ripley. Everyone's going to hate me on it. Please don't hate me. It's going to be the Queen herself.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Don't fight me!
They're just keeping the title warm for Charlotte to come back and win that title back right now.
When you had said you were like, you're going to hate me, I was like, let me go over here.
I don't know who beats her. Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark's had an incredible year too.
Yeah.
Her ring worker is fine, but I think she needs something to make her stand out.
I can see that.
And she lost here, and she lost last night to Nia Jax as well. So it's kind of like they don't even know what to do with Zoe Stark. They see that they have something, but at the same time, she's kind of missing something at the same time. So it's like, okay, what do we do with this girl? I think she kind of needs to figure something out, like as far as character-wise, or, I don't want to say gimmick, but just figure out who she is and how she can portray that on the screen.
I'm going with my boo Nia. I'm going with Nia. I just am. I just am.
You see what Kane said?
Because Nia has that chip on her shoulder.
I will say this: if Nia is the one who does it, it'll be more believable than anybody currently on the roster. I don't know if there's anyone in NXT that looks like that they could come up and do something with Rhea Ripley anytime soon, because I don't really watch NXT all that much.
Not really.
But something, right now, I'm just like, I don't know. Rhea Ripley will have that title forever, I guess. I mean,
Triple H mentioned in his press conference that somebody had asked him about Jade Cargill, and he was like, I'm ready whenever she is. Do y'all think that could be a possible program in 2024?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I don't think you can eliminate Jade Cargill from the conversation just yet.
No.
Oh no, she's not even.
I don't think
She's
she's
not
ready yet.
even in the conversation right now because they're
Yeah.
having.
I would say that she's not in the convo yet.
No, but you got to keep it in the back of your mind because you never know what they're thinking either.
I don't
Well,
think
he
they
also
can put her right in as champ either to go up
No.
against the champ.
I'd
He
start her.
also
I'd
said-
start in NXT though. Sorry.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Triple H also said in that press conference that she was, and not in so many words, he said it a little bit more eloquently and professionally than I'm about to, but he said that she had some training to do and some things to learn, and that she was kind of behind on all of that. And because they do things a little bit differently than AEW, and she kind of learned the AEW way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
The AEW way of doing things may not necessarily be wrong, but it's just not the way that WWE does things, and so she's having to learn their system and the way that they do it. So she's got a lot to learn before she's even on the show.
Yeah.
So it'll be some time.
Yeah, WWE definitely has a different style, and we've seen good examples over the years of who can adjust to it and who doesn't adjust so well to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, good Lord, we are on fire with comments tonight, guys.
Kane's heading up the comments right now. So
yeah,
yeah.
Hey, Kane, how are you doing?
Which he'll be on my podcast tomorrow at 4:30.
Okay, yeah.
So little cheap plug there. There you go.
We got you, Papa Nick. We got you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she wrestled like a man, which is the biggest compliment for a women's wrestler. She should go for the Intercontinental title or something.
I was hoping Randy Orton RKO'd her last night. I was just hoping.
Oh, it's coming.
No, it's coming.
It's coming.
I hopefully I'm not the only one.
It's not a matter of if, it's when.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are several RKOs in the queue.
Oh,
we got one waiting for her. We got one waiting for Jey Uso. We got one waiting for Cody Rhodes. It's coming.
It's really easy to answer who dethrones Ripley. Someone get it. Come on.
Triple threat.
Triple threat.
I also think that right now too, Rhea is just white hot fire. She just is, man. She just is with everything that's going on within the Judgment Day, and in my opinion, she's the real leader.
Oh yeah, she's the glue to the Judgment Day.
She's the real leader of Judgment Day.
Yep, exactly.
It's and shout out to Judgment Day too with what they got going on, because the heat. This may sound really silly. The heat that Dominic gets.
No, I agree.
Makes you hate them even more, and that hatred of them makes them perform even better.
Yes.
So I typically watch it more often than not. Watch it, they're Raw, SmackDown, whatever. I don't get a chance to go to the shows anymore like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every time Dominic gets a chance to talk and the boos and everything. I have a couple different buddies in many different states, many different cities. And I thought, okay, maybe they turn his mic down and crank the other mic up to kind of pan in the sound of the boos. No. Literally, when he goes to talk, the booing gets so loud, it's deafening.
This is amazing.
It's literally not anything that they're doing. It's no camera tricks. It's no mic play. That heat in and of itself, and then you got Rhea as good as she is, and then you got Finn and
Damian Priest
as good as they are, and you got Dominic and then JD, and then you added in that factor of Drew just for the Survivor Series aspect of it all.
Uh-huh.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
And speaking of Dominic, I want to give him his kudos too, because he got to be Randy Orton's first one-on-one match in 2 years. And Randy has the power to be able to go to the back and say, give me Finn or give me somebody else with more experience. But he trusted Dominic enough to have his first match back with him. And so that says a lot about Dominic and how far he's come, that someone like Randy Orton is willing to get.
Randy Orton watched him grow up literally backstage.
Yeah. That speaks to the character. That speaks to the backstage leadership.
Right.
We've all been around the business long enough to know that there is a camaraderie, there's a bond. It's a fraternity and a sorority of brotherhood, sisterhood, that we all have trust, faith, belief in one another when we're doing what we're doing. Right. Randy could have easily said, nah, give me a Ricochet, give me anybody but the kid.
Right.
And they would have given it to him. Dominic has been what? Maybe a year in?
About 3.
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
It's
3.
It's 3 because 2020.
Ah, yes.
That's how I remember.
Yeah. He and even then he could have said, give me someone else. Randy is looking at it from the standpoint of, hey, I might not be around much longer. Let me prepare this newer generation.
Yeah.
John Cena's doing it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're at that point in their career where they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be long. Bring me the new ones. Let's see what they got. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Before we segue, let me get back here. Dom's booze would not be a thing in the UK. He absolutely
like a hero.
Really? That's interesting.
Well, yeah, the UK is rather unique, right?
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. I must be dumb because I never know when an injury is legit or planned for the wrestler to be out for something like a vacation. How do you guys know if they aren't really hurt?
If the camera is on them, it is a good clue.
Mm-hmm.
So, Saucy, what was her name? Christine?
Christine. Mm-hmm.
If you ever see the camera guy cut away like that to kind of get it off of something, it's serious.
Or if you ever see a referee do like this, that means there's a legit injury. But sometimes they play the fans.
They do.
They play the fans.
They do.
Yeah, the smart fans. They'll play with you sometimes, but yeah, in most cases, what Phil said and the X symbol.
Now, when I saw it.
Yeah, see, Kane just said the same thing, that they will play with the fans.
Yeah, and also too, you can kind of tell if something doesn't look and or feel right, like ew. Well, you just go like, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
I remember, man, I will never forget, like, Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, I think it was 19, where Brock tried to do the shooting star press and about broke his neck. God, I can't watch that. It's awful.
Yeah.
It was amazing he did not break his neck.
I was there for Moxley versus Ray Phoenix when Moxley.
Yes, that one.
That was
scary.
rough.
That was scary, and Moxley didn't get up midway during the commercial. Not like at the tipping point of the commercial, like midway of the commercial, which is really scary. I'm like,
Yeah, it's been some gruesome injuries where it's just kind of like
Psycho Sid much. Y'all remember that?
Oh God!
I can't watch that.
Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
No.
No, that's what WCW used to do. Be like, let's see it again. Let's see it again. I'm like, and they used to do it in slow mo, and I was like, no, not again. How about
talk about something else?
How about we don't show it? How about we don't show it? How about that one?
Gruesome injuries and all that stuff. let's head to the closing. Well, not closing of the show. To me, this is probably my favorite match of the night. I will go ahead. Well, yeah, the Judgment Day versus Team Cody Rhodes. I'll go ahead and start. To me, with the buzz surrounding CM Punk, which we will get to, all and with the whole, with everybody having a story with Judgment Day, this is another one with yet so many layers. I think from start to finish, this match was well done because they're in Chicago. The buzz is just unreal. CM Punk is probably coming back, right? Nobody knows at this point. So they kept people guessing. I made a post on here too, and I'm like, oh, they said Randy Orton hadn't showed up for the match yet. So that got people talking, and that was my first thought. Was great. CM Punk's gonna join, and yeah. But it was drama, the drama, you're like, what's gonna happen? It kept me on the edge of my seat. I ain't gonna lie. And from start to finish, Seth Rollins went right in on, I think it was Finn Balor. He jumped Finn Balor and was ready to go. That's how you got to get it going because, people are like, they know CM Punk's coming back. So you got to keep them distracted. You got to keep them on this match so they can forget about it for a minute and focus on what's going on in the ring. And yeah, so many good things. And then by the time it was Randy Orton's turn to come out, they kind of played it with the cash in, with Rhea having Damian Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase and trying to cash it in because at this rate, Judgment Day was completely took over. Everybody's out. Damian Priest just nails Seth through the table with a razor's edge. And, they had that dramatic pause. Then Rhea came out. You're like, what is going on? And then Randy came out. That's how you do it. That's how you got to keep a crowd like Chicago on their toes. And that was well done.
You have to.
It made you forget about CM Punk for a minute because you had so much going on because you're like, okay, is Randy going to be here? And then you got Rhea coming out with the Money in the Bank. You're like, shit, I forgot about that. What? No, not like this. No. It was really good. And I like how when Randy came out, he kind of did it.
Yeah.
Like, gotcha.
Man. Tag me in. Bam! When CM Punk left WWE, I have been to at least 4 or 5 Chicago shows since. It was at the show with The Shield versus Evolution. It was one day where Raw was here, Christmas Day. I've been to plenty of shows since CM Punk has left. And every time you hear CM Punk chants, that's what you're going to hear.
It's a given.
It was, what was that? Remember they were spinning that angle with Chad Gable and what was his tag team partner that they were spinning as Kurt Angle's black son?
Oh, Jason Jordan.
Which was kind of funny. I was there then. And remember they won they took Chad out and Kurt got in and they won the tag. I was there. And even then you hear CM Punk chants. I want to be that kid. I want to be that kid again. When I know certain things are possible, I stay off social media because I want to be surprised. I don't want any spoilers. I don't want any spoilers. I want to see it and have that WTF moment. That's what I want.
Yep.
I didn't know anything about Randy. And for 10 plus years, you've heard, oh, CM Punk coming back tonight. Oh, CM Punk coming back tonight. Oh, CM Punk coming back tonight. They're doing a tribute to the troops in Chicago. CM Punk coming back tonight. You've heard that for so many years where now it's just kind of like, all right, whatever. When Orton came out and how that happened, that War Games match and that little tiff between Cody and Seth with the bull rope and that.
Oh, that was a nice homage to the Dream. I can't believe I forgot that. Sorry.
No, it's like it was like that tension between Charlotte and Becky, right?
Yeah.
But we know Cody and Seth ain't shaking hands and giving bro hugs. We know there's legit animosity there. You can see it, you can feel it. Even
Story history.
Even in that. And it's like the push is he coming? Is he not? All of the above sucked you in. And it had me hook, line, and sinker while I'm on the couch like, is Randy coming? Are you sure? Because then Rhea came out, they had everybody beat. Rhea came out with the referee. It's like, really? This is how we're going to end it? To see Randy come out looking like he's made out of stone.
Yeah.
Chiseled from the Greek god Zeus. Like Zeus took his lightning bolt and carved him out.
I kind of like that.
And get in the cage and close the door behind him. Now, I wouldn't be no chill with Phil if I didn't make a comic book reference here. Do you guys remember the movie with Dr. Manhattan? The Watchmen. The Watchmen. You remember the Watchmen movie? Remember Rorschach?
Yes.
Geek, that's why you my dude. That's why you my dude.
It's like, do you have the button that says, "Do we become best friends"?
Yeah.
Yeah. we don't have it on ours, but
when Randy Orton closed the gate behind him, all I heard was Rorschach in my head. I'm not locked in here with you.
Which Rorschach are we talking about?
You guys are locked in here with me.
Is that the movie or the series?
The movie.
The movie. Okay.
Remember when Rorschach was in prison?
Yes.
And remember all the inmates thought they was gonna beat him up, and he said, "No, y'all not locked. I'm not locked in here with y'all.
Yes, I
y'all are locked in here with me."
I remember this.
And you see JD McDonough, power slam. You see Dominic, power slam. Randy Orton was on fire.
And cue in the Michael Cole vintage RKO.
Vintage Orton.
Vintage Orton. Thank you.
We needed that.
Yes, we
that
did.
Randy Orton return, we needed that in such the way that we needed our truth for the comedy gold. We needed Randy for that ruthlessness.
Yes.
Because we know Randy, above all else, is going to be ruthless.
And he fit with Cody.
Needed that.
He fit well with Cody as well, so don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they have history with the legacy, too. Yeah.
Oh, yes. We needed that.
Can I interject that?
Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, for the tag.
I'm going to interject for a moment.
Here, I got to
and I want to say to all right. I want to interject for a moment, and I want to say too, I was really worried that everybody was going to be overshadowed in this match because of the impending return. None of that happened.
No.
That's why I say from start to finish, that was well done. All right, I'm going to tag Maria in because I want to get her thoughts.
Okay, well, I love Randy Orton, and I didn't appreciate Randy Orton at first when I first started watching wrestling because he just came off as like this dude that doesn't really care about wrestling. He's just there to make money, and he just had that. He just had that attitude. He kind of looked like he was stuck up too a little bit, and I was just like, I don't like this guy. I can't take it. I was like, yeah, he's okay in the ring, but I can't take it. But I don't know. The more I grew and the more he grew, the more I started to like him. And I don't know. He became more I don't know, genuine.
Mhm.
It didn't seem like he was just trying to do something. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Makes
And so
perfect.
I was really starting to appreciate Randy Orton a whole lot more. And then he gets hurt and he leaves. And I'm like, but I was starting to like that. Why did that have to go? Oh man, and I didn't appreciate Randy Orton when I had him. And then he's gone. And there, I'm going to say about 6 to 8 months ago, we were really scared that Randy Orton wasn't going to be able to come back at all. So the
Yeah.
fact that he got to come back and his first match was a War Games match is absolutely incredible. And I'm so
Awesome.
happy that he's back. Randy Orton is a once in a lifetime talent. I don't know if there's anybody who has ever been as smooth as Randy Orton in that ring. I mean, it oozes out of him. It's like his moves are a part of him, not he's doing them. It's a part of him.
I feel like
It's
he's grown
beautiful.
into that. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's beautiful. And I was worried, oh, is he going to have are we going to, not worried, but I was anticipating him not being as smooth because it's his first time back, but he was right on there. And that RKO, where they threw JD off the top of the cage and he hit that RKO perfect.
That was pretty cool.
Loved it.
I mean, for the first RKO, I mean, come on, how could it be more epic than that? And it couldn't happen to a nicer person. I mean, come
Add
on.
it to the highlight reel of RKOs.
Yeah.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
That RKO is up there with Seth's RKO at WrestleMania.
Oh, that was
for the curb stomp. That RKO is
God.
up there when Evan Bourne tried to do the shooting star press. What was the 5?
That was probably my favorite RKO.
Yeah,
that
mine too.
RKO. And Marie, don't you hit the Eddie Kingston. Don't hit the Eddie Kingston on me. That RKO was up there when he RKO Brock.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It was up there. It was epic.
I was there that night when he came out of the crowd and RKO'd Brock out of nowhere.
It was absolutely epic.
Geek, your thoughts?
My thoughts, I absolutely love this match. I thought this match was great. And I was a little worried that the CM Punk chants were going to be overshadowed for this match because they were in Chicago. But the WWE knows how to play the system, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they played it
They
perfectly.
only did it like once, didn't they? There was one part in the beginning where they started doing that.
But they played it perfectly where they set this whole thing up where CM Punk wasn't even a part of the match, and then he came out after, which made it even bigger. So they knew how to play that system. So
okay, we're all right. And anything else on that before I head to the comments?
No.
Okay.
We're good. Tag you in.
Hold on, I'm getting up there. Thank you for telling me. It's okay, Christine. I mean, everybody's different. Sometimes you miss stuff. I miss stuff. Marie misses stuff. I mean, nobody's perfect. You don't try to look for it, but sometimes it's like a train die, I guess I could say, but I can't remember what Sid was trying to do that night.
Like a leg drop.
Yeah, it was something simple like that. That I do remember.
It was just a basic leg drop.
Kane, you hated the War Games match.
Kane.
Come on, man.
Kane. How?
I'm looking at my notes right now. How are these people back on their feet after being hit in the skull with a lead pipe by Zayn from the top rope?
Yeah.
Maybe it was an adrenaline rush.
It was
I don't know. I'm just
How dare you, Kane?
that we could all agree on.
Yes, we can.
Randy was jacked, boy. He was
Yes.
ready.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments. It's going to be impossible to
Yeah.
get through them all.
Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to bring them up. Oh yes, yes, I agree, Christine. We're talking about how cute, how fine Randy is. Talking about Marie. Love for JD McDonough.
Yeah,
Thought
I
I'd
mean,
never see
yo,
the day.
Yeah.
those RKOs was what leg drop? What did I say? Leg drop? What?
About Sid. The guy was standing up.
Mhm.
I don't even remember
Bro,
what it
bro.
was. Something simple, and it was like, dude, what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, don't.
Well,
Yeah.
and I am sitting here anxiously waiting to see what everybody thinks about the triumphant return of CM Punk.
Who?
What was-
Hold on. Let me
Who?
see. Hold on. Give me a second. I have to sit here and hold on. I'm coming. Okay, hold on. Here we go for CM Punk. Hold on.
Ain't no way, chick. Ain't ready. There ain't no way, man. Ain't ready. Ain't no way y'all could possibly be ready. You can say you're ready as many times as you want. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Y'all boys ain't ready. There's no way, man. Talking about they anxious. You hear him, chick? Hey. Somebody losing sleep.
They losing sleep, baby. Man, I've been getting the best sleep of my life.
I've been snoring, baby. I've been snoring.
Dreaming about this ass.
All right, and here we go.
Let's do this.
I had to kind of hype it up a little bit.
Mm.
All right. There has been so many moments in WWE history where hell has frozen over. One of the most biggest moments where you said hell froze over was when Eric Bischoff became general manager of Monday Night Raw. I like to say that this is up here.
Bret Hart.
Who wants the floor first? I'm gonna tag you in.
Phil is biting at the bit. He
Lance.
said no. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna have to say this is definitely up there with McMahon versus Hart is another one that where.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Bret Hart.
You never thought Bret Hart would ever come back to WWE ever, and he did. He made amends with Shawn Michaels and somewhat with McMahon.
Yeah.
But yeah, this moment, to be honest, I feel CM Punk is back in WWE, and I'm going to say this as nicely as I possibly can for now. Give it maybe 6 months. 6 months. Top 6 months. Because it would seem like he has a pattern. And it seems like he didn't last too long in his second AEW run. So who knows how long he has with his. All right, you want me to tag you in?
Me or Phil?
No, you, Marie. You.
Go, Marie.
Okay.
Wait. There, there you go. Tagged.
Okay. Self high five a little. Little tip of my hat to
it was kind of
my
like the hot
friend
tag.
Diamond Dallas Page.
It was kind of like the hot tag, you know.
Yeah.
You're getting beat up over there. Oh no. There you go.
Okay. I'm a big fan of CM Punk. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. He brought me back to wrestling when I was in my 20s because I stopped watching when I was about 13 or 14 because at that age you start noticing things a little bit more. And I noticed that the women were treated very badly on the show, and it kind of grossed me out, so I stopped watching it. And then when I'm like 22, 23 years old, I'm sick, laying in the bed, just, flipping through channels like you always do. And I stop on wrestling. And I'm like, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. Not on the television anyway. I still went to local shows. And he was on there and he was talking. I was like, oh, this guy's good. So CM Punk brought me back to wrestling. So I like him. I'm sorry. But I do know that he has a very polarizing character and he's not easy to get along with. And I understand that. But at the same time, I think that his AEW run, I don't think that he handled it correctly, but I can understand why he got upset. All that stuff with Jungle Boy and everything and the Young Bucks, and it's silly, but he's not the only person in that scenario who was acting incorrectly. So I'm going to give credit, be fair to both sides. He was wrong. They were wrong too, from what I can tell. But I thought this was never going to happen. I didn't think that this was ever going to happen just from the comments that he has made in the past. However, like they said, it's a different company. Vince McMahon's not really in charge anymore. It's no. Y'all don't understand. The guys over Endeavor want to kick Vince McMahon out. They're just buying their time to be able to do it legally without getting sued first. So yeah, they're trying their best to get Vince McMahon kicked out. Yeah, I couldn't believe that this happened. And CM Punk looks like from his promo last night, he really seemed like he's trying to turn another page. And I know that people have been dogging on his promo and saying that, oh, it was underwhelming and oh, it was scripted and everything. But I think he held back on purpose because he has been the spitfire fire, and he's trying to show that he can play ball, that he's there to make them money, not just himself. I mean, him dogging on AEW is not going to make WWE any money. Him briefly mentioning the thing with Seth Rollins is what's going to make the company money and things like that. So to me, it seems like he's trying to turn another page and move on, and hopefully things will work out better this time. And if it doesn't, like I said, CM Punk has a way of he's a polarizing character, and he speaks his mind a little too much sometimes. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm happy he's back.
Okay. So so for me, a lot of people were probably wondering Saturday, oh, she ain't happy he's back. Just from how I was saying it, I much prefer Randy Orton's return versus CM Punk, right? Like I said a few minutes ago, how they structured everything was well done. I'll give them that. For me, I'm indifferent. That is what the term I'm going to use, because I'm not pissed, but I'm not excited either. The analyst in me understands, hey, do what you got to do. Wherever he goes, he's going to make money. They're going to make money. Cool. But the fan in me is like, okay, you're back. Like what Lance said, how long is it going to be before that Scorpio attitude kicks in and we're seeing AEW fiasco all over again? With that being said, we don't know. We weren't there. And I hope, with his promo last night, I think for Punk, AEW got him to love wrestling again, got
Mhm.
his feet wet a little bit, just, to get, when you get the itch and,
Yep.
he said it, his promo last night, he said, a wise man told me once, sometimes you have to leave somewhere for a while and then come back. That is so true. Like, I think that applies in life too. Sometimes you can't be where you want to be at that moment. You got to go somewhere else for a while and then you come back, you're a whole different person. I think, whatever happened in AEW from with Larry, Young Bucks, all that, to Jungle Boy, who knows what else. We weren't there. I mean, people handle things differently. Everybody knows what a hothead Punk is. With that being said, I respect Punk because he speaks from the heart. That's something else he said last night. The American Dream told him, if you speak from your heart, you can never go wrong. And I think that, whether you like him, you hate him, to me, you have to respect Punk because at least he's honest. He don't bullshit with the lies, right? He ain't gonna tell you a lie. He gonna tell you how he feels in the moment, walks off, right? And Punk for me, I look up to Punk. There's things he's done on TV that I apply to in my real life because he inspired me. He still inspires me. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I know you're a Scorpio. At this stage in life, like he's probably like 3 years older than me or something. I'm 40. So like
Yeah, I think he's 44.
we're just it's kind of like you got to pick and choose your battles, right?
Right.
Like again, we weren't there.
I will say this really quick. I'm going to throw this in there and then I'll be quiet on the subject.
You're fine.
Is that WWE actually has the leadership structure in order to hone that in. AEW didn't, and that was the problem.
Okay, yeah. I can see that. And but yeah, his promo last night was incredible. A lot of people, there were so many different takes on it. People were like, there's little subtle digs at AEW. There might not have been a direct dig at it, but I felt like that promo was well done. I'm excited a little bit, but I don't want to get too excited just in case. But that's kind of how I feel. I'm here for it. I like the fact how they're doing it with Seth and everything. WWE's in a different place. He's in a different place. Since Punk's been in the WWE, game has changed. Okay? When Punk left, the Shield was coming on up. Seth and Roman. Seth and Roman both got titles now. They don't establish themselves above and beyond. He's going to have some new people to wrestle, but the ones that he was wrestling when he left, they're running the show now. So that's going to create, that right there just creates like all kinds of stories. Like him and Seth is already going to be bomb. And I would love to, I can't wait for the promo showdown with them. I want to see a promo showdown with him and Roman, because if you want to talk about polarizing, that would be the cousin, Roman.
Don't wait.
Yes.
There you go. Now, don't forget, Paul Heyman's going to be in the mix with Roman as well.
Hold on.
You're going to fall in the chair. There you go.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying. There we go. That is so true. Oh my! It was in my mind, but it didn't quite make it.
Phil's waiting. He's biting at the bit. He's been waiting and waiting.
There's the tag. There's the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be before you long because I've been waiting and biting to get this off my chest. We have never in the history of WWE heard a pop like we heard for CM Punk this past Saturday at Survivor Series 2023. Never!
Yeah.
Ever. There has been records set by CM Punk on Twitter and social media and YouTube. If you go back and look at Monday Night Raw from last night and fact check these things, CM Punk's return, the video, the clip, that main video, that's the highest viewed video in Twitter history.
Yep.
That has been the highest video viewed in YouTube history.
Yep.
There have been more CM Punk hashtag CM Punk stuff, however, in social media history ever.
Yep.
Ever. I'm scared, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared.
Absolutely sure, Kane. That is 100% correct.
Yes, yes, Michael Kane, Michael, yes. In Twitter history, yes. I'm scared. Let me tell you why. When CM Punk came to AEW, I called him the Jesus Christ of professional wrestling. I said that. I said he died and left and walked away for our wrestling sins and came back with all power in his hands. I said this. Yes, I did. And then you look at the promos with him and Triple H and other WWE factions, and they did not age well. And then you see what transpired with him in AEW, and it's kind of like, ugh. Not once, but twice.
Are we talking about that same promo?
Yeah. Kind of. Yes, Michael. Put Kane's comment back up in it, please, for me. Oh, good Lord Almighty! This guy Phil is warming up to me. Kane, Michael, did we just become best friends? Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if the virus has any friends.
I went, and there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than you can do is put your name out there. Put your name
goddamn
out
right,
there
we just did.
For someone, and they disappoint you. CM Punk is good for wrestling. Wrestling business, I'm not sure if he's good for the culture. That remains to be seen. CM Punk has shown himself as a cancer. CM Punk has shown himself, if I don't get my way, I'm going to take my ball and go home and I'm going to cry about it. That's what he's shown. If you watched Monday Night Raw last night, when Sami Zayn talked to Drew McIntyre, everything that Sami said to Drew can be directly applied to CM Punk. When you look at the greats, and I'm not just talking in the modern era, when you look at the Hogans, when you look at the Flairs, when you look at the Dustys, when you look at the Michaels and the Triple H's, when you look at The Rock, when you look at all these people, they all played ball. When you look at the Stone Cold even said, like, dude, they wanted me to play ball. I took my ball and ran home, and I regret it till this day. Mm-hmm. CM Punk has been like, I want my way, and if not, I'm going to dog you. Look at everything that he said about WWE and AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know you guys, I'm sorry, I know you guys don't like the swear words, but when you look at all the shit he talked about WWE
Yeah.
on AEW, now you're back? What's the matter, Punk? No one else wanted to deal with your toxicity? No one else wanted to be bothered with your bull. Do not come back and start to ruin something that people have fought, bled, died for, clawed, scratched for to make something great.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Sami Zayn, you look at the Drew McIntyres, you look at the Ricochets, you look at the Shinsuke Nakamura's, you look at the Alpha Academy, you look at all these people where it's like, yo, they may not have held belts, but they are entertaining. And damn, I love them. Don't come in and ruin that.
Yeah.
If you're going to be bitter, take your ass home. Chicago is a wrestling city, and yes, we fight for our own. We're loyal to a fault. Look at the Bears. And I hate to go there as a Chicagoan. Look at the Bears. Look at the Bulls. We're loyal to a fault.
Hey, the
Chicago.
Bulls was hot in the 90s.
Chicago, I am begging you on Peaches and Powerbombs, who are based out of Atlanta. They're Falcons people. They embarrass us during football season. Please.
He doesn't know what the Bears and Bulls are because he's from the UK. So.
Wait, what? Oh, my bad. Wait. Do they? No, they don't call it football. Football. Foosball. Whatever.
Yeah.
You're getting me off track. Stop it. Do not let CM Punk.
This is why he's the honorary peach.
Yeah, I'm convicted. I am convicted, Kane. I'm convicted. Do not let CM Punk take us on this trip and drop us off in the middle of nowhere, like he did twice at AEW. There were grown men crying at his return. Y'all remember that? It was people, grown men, crying, passion, love for what this guy, and yeah, WWE gave him a bad hand, and they cheated him and everything else, and then you look how things transpired, and it's kind of like...
Hold that thought for a second. I wonder if that dude that was crying, pointing the finger, I wonder if he was at the show.
I wonder.
I wonder too.
I wonder.
Carry on.
I wonder. I don't want to be cheated again. I don't want to be jilted. I don't want to be jaded by CM Punk yet again.
I really hope I'm right, but he came out there Monday night very different. It was very different. He was not his same kind of, I mean, he had elements of it, of his cocky self and everything, but he came out and he looked more humble than I've ever seen him. I think that's why people were so like they didn't know how to take his promo, because it was different. You know, he didn't just come out there fire blazing on everybody, oh, them people over there, and then, oh, I'm here and I'm gonna, set the world on fire and all this other kind of stuff. It was different. And I'm not like trying to make excuses for him or anything like that, because I think, I'm disappointed in the way he acted as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, there's always two sides to a coin, and I try to give everybody their fair share of looking at things. It's not always on one side, but I'm just really hoping that this environment that he's going to be in now, and I'm hoping that he's looking at things differently too, because I think he had the attitude in AEW that I'm their biggest star, which he was, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm their biggest draw power. I'm going to show these kids, what is what, and they can't do anything about it because I'm CM Punk and I'm their biggest draw, and they can't fire me. Hello, he got fired because he messed, did things that he shouldn't have done. And I think he's like, oh snap, they did fire me, even if, it's bad for business. Let me look at myself. I mean, I don't know if he's really doing that or not, but I hope he is. I hope he is. Oh, his promo was just different on Monday night. We'll have to see, though. It's just been one night. It's just been one night, so we'll have to see.
With the news of coming out today that Bryan Danielson is actually part of that team, that played a part in, termination or whatever. That could play a part in it too. And I saw a comment earlier somewhere on Facebook
because him and Bryan are really good friends.
Yes. So and Bryan Danielson tweeted something last night in reference. Let me find it right quick.
Get the Twitter machine, all right?
Yeah, the Twitter machine.
Well, here, while you pull that up, I just want to say something. Every last one of us has had leftovers, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you fix your mouth for leftovers, ladies, I'm sure for you, where it's like, yo, I don't have to cook tonight. All I got to do is heat this food up. Me and Geek, it's like, yo, I can't wait to get home, put this food in the microwave. And then you get home and somebody ate it.
That's like the biggest letdown.
Yes.
That's where I'm at right now with CM Punk.
I got you. That's a great analogy. Okay, I got the tweet up. Bryan Danielson posted on Twitter one day ago, "My dad always told me the right thing is often the hardest thing to do. It won't always make the most money. It won't always be the most popular, but it's still the right thing. Hashtag AEW with a heart emoji." So Marie may be right. And, maybe that, whatever Punk took from that, I'm hoping, he may apply that. I don't know. But I really, that really got a lot of people talking today. And so that's what I think with Marie too. I think anything could have happened. And sometimes it takes one thing for you to change your entire mindset. And, but I saw a comment on Facebook I was getting at earlier that someone was like, oh, TK couldn't do the firing, so somebody else had to. That's how it is in a lot of places.
Called a board of directors.
Yeah, I mean,
the boss never
you got most of the time the boss never does the firing. It's gonna be like your supervisor or something that's gonna be doing the firing. They do the dirty work of the boss. That's what that is, if you want to look at it that way. That's the way it was structured in the hotels I worked at. The job I have now, the boss is the owner. So, but I just thought that was silly because in real life, it's not structured that way in a lot of places. So, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and we might go ahead.
It's an American culture thing. We have our close. We're close knit. We have close knit communities, and we have a lot of pride in where we come from. That's all it is.
Yo, Mike is funny as hell.
He's on with this comment right here, kind of like Chicago, like Cleveland and the Browns. Girl, my dad was a lifelong Browns fan, and even he's just like, it's just the Browns.
Shout out to Christine Saucy Girl, because and to Kane Michael, bro, you gotta understand. Yes, that is a stage thing when it comes to us Americans, because he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when it comes to like our teams, when it comes to whatever, take the Ruffles commercial, the chips, crisps, that whole thing. We serious about what we call our own.
Yeah.
With that guy saying,
ATL has their own thing too. Like,
yeah.
the Falcons suck, but I mean, if they were doing good during football season, I'd be like, you know what? That's pretty good. You know, but
Fan today, possibly, maybe. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the Hawks, I'm not sure how they're doing, but I mean, the Braves on one hand, we had some championships. Georgia Bulldogs might have a 3-peat. I mean, come on now.
Go Dogs. Sorry.
No, yo, like just overall, I'm this close, ladies and gentlemen, to being a CM Punk fan again. I don't want to have the wool pulled over my eyes.
I know.
I don't want it to be another BS fiasco. I don't want that. And then on top of that, too, if y'all looked at his last matches at AEW, he didn't look that good.
That's why I brought it up. Sugar Shane, I'm not a fan of Punk. I don't get the hype. He was at AEW. He looked out of shape and he couldn't keep up. He looked winded in matches on Collision. CM Punk is all bark, no bite. His second run was so disappointing. And for a while there, he couldn't stay healthy.
So wait. Let me say something too. Also about
Cherie.
Cherie, don't you make me get my Bible. Make me get my Bible and open up the book of Phill. Don't you do that.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
You look at Collision and how they advertised it. Just pay attention to the marketing and advertising. When it was Dynamite, it was everyone. When it was other shows, it was everyone. But for Collision, they always had CM Punk's voice. They always had CM Punk's face. It was everything CM Punk. And I remember scratching my head like, is this CM Punk show? Like, is this the specific show for CM Punk?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
And he didn't look good. Put it this way. When y'all remember when The Rock came back a couple weeks ago and got into it with
Austin Theory.
A-Town Down, right? How would y'all feel if Rock came back and he looked like a bag of laundry? How would y'all feel if Rock came back looking like a melted ice cream cone?
Which that's impossible for The Rock.
How would you feel if Rock came back looking like a Mick Foley? What the hell is this? Rock came back and looked phenomenal. We talked about Randy Orton. We talked about how Zeus.
Randy Orton had time off. Time off does wonders to a person.
Randy, how would y'all feel if Randy Orton came back and looked like Thor in Endgame?
Oh my god!
Nobody's excited for that.
That's funny.
So
Scrappy, how you doing? Good to see you.
So CM Punk gets back in the ring.
And it could always be like Sunny too. You seen how bad she looked lately? Good Lord.
She's gone. She's gone to prison.
Yes, the sunny days are over.
It's no longer sunny days. There are all stormy nights. CM Punk he got back in the ring and looked like he should have been in somebody's indie backyard. I want to be a wrestler. He didn't look good. He didn't look good.
A couple months ago, he looked like he was 62 years old. And then when he came out last night, or, on Saturday, he looked like he was, 39, 40 years old again.
How old is CM Punk?
He is 46, 45.
45.
I knew he was up there somewhere.
CM Punk looks every bit of 45.
Name one time Vince actually called to lay them off. Bruce Pritchard, Jim Ross, or John Laurinaitis used to do the firing. I remember when he fired Titus O'Neil on the spot.
Yeah.
When Daniel Bryan retired. But other than that, and maybe a few others. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember Johnny Ace was the one doing the calls because people would tweet that. Johnny Ace just called.
CM Punk looks like our older uncle with arthritis in the wintertime. He just don't look good.
I know, Alora, that we have a thing for AEW news, but we're going to save that for next week because we're going to have an AEW show. But I know we've had y'all for a while, but can y'all stay for a few more minutes? Because I have a question, and I've been wanting to ask this to some people.
Is this a video?
Hold on for a second.
I did too.
Excuse me.
We're gonna clip Phil saying Zeus, and every time we talk about Randy Orton, we're gonna play that clip.
Yes.
It needs to be a clip somewhere. Zeus.
Yes.
Don't y'all video me. Don't y'all record.
Yes.
So
my question is that?
Hold on.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Want to know how much my hubby loves me? He's drinking coffee, waiting on me to finish. He hates coffee. Go ahead, Maria.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to be okay. So, a couple years ago, we were kind of like wondering, WWE doesn't have enough stars. What are they gonna do? But now, if you look around, they're like coming out of the wazoo with stars. So I want to ask, what do you do with all of them? Because any one of these guys could be world champion 5 minutes from now, and it would be believable. We have Drew McIntyre, we have Sami Zayn, we have Damian Priest with the briefcase, we have Jey Uso, Gunther's waiting in the wings, and then we also have Cody Rhodes and CM Punk as well. They might be a little bit older, but they're there. So what do you do with all of these guys? There's only 2 titles.
I'm just gonna say this. I think Gunther's gonna keep that Intercontinental title a little bit longer.
You know what would be amazing? If Brock challenged him for it.
That's probably gonna
I
happen.
think that could be very well.
What that would do to the Intercontinental Championship if Brock Lesnar challenged for it.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and answer that question?
Yes, please.
You let him shine bright like a diamond.
You didn't make a tag, Phil. You didn't make a tag.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tag me in.
There you go. There you go.
Shine bright like a diamond. In the famous words of Rihanna. Let them shine. There are some people that can be bigger, that are bigger than the title.
Right.
There are some people that don't need the title in order to shine. Let them do what they do. Take the shackles off. Let them go. Let them do what they do. AJ Styles, whether he has a belt or not, will always be the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And we know what AJ Styles brings to the table.
Right.
Undertaker, whether he had the belt or not, whether he was the American Badass, the Dead Man, will always be the Undertaker. And he didn't need to have a belt in order to be the Undertaker. Be it Stone Cold, be it Shawn Michaels, be it The Rock, be it Triple H, be it whomever. Let them shine. Don't stifle them. That's what you do. You build the bar. You make everyone else look back at WWE and sit and say, that was my childhood dream. Let me chase them. You let a Will Ospreay. You let somebody like a Will Ospreay want to fight a Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre or Ricochet. Let me open up the market for newer fans. Let me get to the top of the mountain. Not halfway point, the top. It's a lot of people that made it to the halfway part of Mount Everest or Mount Fuji. It's very few that has been to the top of Everest or Mount Fuji. You let them shine. That's from the Book of Phill, chapter 9, verse 5.
Huh? Oh,
She said, "Let the church say amen."
amen. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Virus wants to be tagged in. I don't think that's a good idea.
Who want to be tagged in?
I said the virus wants to be tagged in.
What virus?
Kane.
Oh,
Oh,
he's on his YouTube
Oh.
channel. Okay, I was about to say. I was
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought
like,
you was
I
talking
don't
about
think
LimeWire virus. I was about to say we don't do that no more. We don't have LimeWire, bro. We just
Like I said, I don't think that's a good idea to tag him in. Maybe tomorrow we could tag him in.
yeah.
That's a safer bet, right?
Ladies, I got a quick question. Are we getting ready to go?
Yes.
I got a question before we go.
Okay.
And you know, no chill with Phil. I wouldn't be no chill with Phil if I had chill. I have no chill. So I just have a question to pose to you ladies and the fans of Peaches and Power Bombs. Like, share, subscribe on all platforms. But ladies and gentlemen, do you think Bray Wyatt had a Hall of Fame career?
Yes.
yes.
I say no.
No?
I say no.
Girl.
I think he tried.
Go
Wait a
ahead.
minute. Who did that?
I did.
Do it again. Do it again.
Girl.
Go ahead.
I don't think Bray Wyatt had a Hall of Fame career. That's
Go
a-
ahead, Marie.
Virus said no, he didn't.
Who said that?
Virus.
Thank you, Virus.
I think in and of itself of what he of the accolades, the matches and the things like that, no. But just for his pure creativity of the business and him thinking outside the box and trying to shake things up a bit, then I would say yes.
Bray Wyatt was a character that he was a character that people will remember. It was the impact that he made.
Gonzalez.
Are we comparing Bray Wyatt and Giant Gonzalez? There's no comparison, man.
I'm just saying.
Everybody.
The only reason why we remember Giant Gonzalez was because he had a bad match with The Undertaker.
Yeah, that part.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Don't fight me!
Everybody had a Hall of Fame career, I believe. So I believe it's only fitting for Bray Wyatt to get one as well, because he's one of the most brilliant minds in the business. And
Is he?
I feel he deserves it.
Is he? I say no.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That's just me. I know play the fight me thing again, because this is what everybody feels. I'm seeing Punk in the corner.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Don't fight me!
He will be inducted 100% next
I'm
year.
the CM Punk and everyone else is the Eddie Kingston. I get it. I don't think he's deserved of a Hall of Fame career.
I didn't get to answer Marie's question, but I think, I think back to the golden era where we had like the likes of Roddy Piper and Ted DiBiase. I mean, you had your Hogans and Ultimate Warriors and Randy Savages, but you had those like Piper and Ted DiBiase that had amazing careers, and they never had a world title. Dusty Rhodes probably be on that list too.
Oh yeah, Rick the Model Martel. There was a lot of them.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect. Yes, Owen. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna throw British Bulldog in there, and
absolutely.
Yeah,
what was so special that Bray did?
Huh?
What was so special that he did?
Who?
Bray.
Bray?
Mm-hmm.
I think for Bray just brought. It's like Lance said, or Geek said that he has a brilliant mind. I think he was trying in an era where there's really no line between fantasy and reality. Bray was trying to bring that back, and I think for the most part, he was. For the most part, I think it was successful. Even though WWE kind of did some questionable stuff with it, I think the when you think about wrestling in this characters, things like that, at the end of the day, they're entertainers and they're telling a story. And I feel like, Bray tried to take it to a different level considering the era, the modern era. I think if it was anybody else, I don't think it would have materialized like it could. But with Bray, it's just
if something didn't happen to him, do you think if he was able to have a long career like everybody else, do you think that he would have eventually gotten there with his creativity and things like that?
I think he
and
would.
just the whole nature around his death and everything and how shocked and sudden it was. I mean, I think it would be more of a gesture towards his family and trying to take care of them and trying to solidify his name and show them that they appreciated, the little time that we did have with him. We appreciate that. And,
Yeah.
I'm not going to dog on that at all, and say, oh, he doesn't deserve it or anything like that.
I totally get it. I'm coming from the standpoint of the national poet, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., that you're nobody till you die. And I think Bray Wyatt had a good career. I just don't think he had a Hall of Fame career. That's just me. Maybe that's something y'all could chew on, think about, talk about, whatever.
Y'all are really besties, Phil.
That you can question that. I mean, like.
Oh, I'm the virus. I'm killing you. I'm sorry. I don't want to kill anyone.
Shane, you're right about that too.
Wait, did he say who was that? Tony Kukoc? Who is Joe Luduck?
I don't know.
Shane is one of those old school guys, so he's probably
Is he talking about basketball or football?
No, I think he's talking about something like Memphis Wrestling.
Oh, like Mr. Wrestling.
Virus wants to know who that is too.
Shane, come through for us.
And I don't want to. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a fire. Oh, Saucy Girl said, "Phil, you are so honorary." Oh. I don't think I've ever been called honorary before. What does that mean?
Ornery.
Ornery? What's ornery? Like an ornament?
Like a cranky puss.
A what? A what? What? A cranky puss. That sounds so naughty.
Sounds honorary.
It really isn't.
Like I'm just an angry person?
A stinker, feisty.
No, silly as a stinker.
You little stinker.
Hold on, let me.
Okay. Shay coming through with the facts.
Okay.
Okay. See,
Okay,
Shane's
Shay.
giving
All
us
right,
the
Shay.
homework.
All right, Shane, we got you. Relax, Shane. Relax.
Ornery is what Walter from Jeff Dunham is.
Who is Jeff Donner? Jeff Dahmer, the guy that was eating people?
You're thinking Jeffrey Dahmer. No,
That's
man.
what she just said. She called me a Jeffrey Dahmer?
No! Jeff Dunham is I think he's a comedian.
He is a comedian. He's the one with the.
She
He's the one
just
with the
said,
dummies.
Walter from Jeffrey Dahmer.
Gotcha. We're all getting. I think we're all getting tired, cranky, and goofy here.
Geek just did 3.5 hours of podcasting just now.
I just want to know. I don't eat people, ma'am.
She ain't saying Jeffrey Dahmer.
She did say Jeffrey Dahmer. Put the comment back up there.
She said Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. He's
Honorary
a comedian.
Oh, Dunham. I'm not no dumb ham.
We're gonna remind
Oh boy.
I'm not a piece of dumb ham, ma'am. I'm not. I don't.
Oh yeah, he's a comedian that talks to.
You calling me a ventriloquist? You know what?
The guy with the doll.
All right. Well, it's getting late. We're all getting tired, cranky, and goofy. I think it's time to wrap it up. Anybody got both Phil and Geek? You got anything to plug for us?
I got stuff, but I don't know.
Go ahead, Geek. Go.
Go ahead. So tomorrow night, as you could tell, at 4:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. U.S. time, 9:30 p.m. UK time. I'm going to chat with the virus, who will have a live microphone tomorrow. So I don't know what the virus is going to say tomorrow. It's going to be very scary. I'm scared. I don't know what the virus is going to say. But then again, you don't know what Geek is going to say. I might get canceled tomorrow. That's tomorrow. This Saturday, I will be at Wrestling Is Now. I'll have a table set up. And Joey Conway will defend the title against former WWE superstar Lucha Lit Lindsay Dorado, which should be an amazing match. And then you got Mike the Truth Jackson, the man who knocked out CM Punk, will be there as well.
Okay.
So that's this Saturday at the Queensberry Elks Lodge. So tickets are on sale now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., also known as No Chill with Phil, the great one, the child support slayer, El Hamon Grande. Please follow Peaches and Powerbombs on any and all social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, Farmers Only. Please follow Metal Geek on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace.
Farmers Only, but you know.
I have MySpace.
Follow them anywhere and everywhere social media is allowed. You can follow me at No Chill with Phil on any and all social media platforms. Follow my bros.
You said MySpace. I'm just returning the favor.
Let me finish. Follow me on any and all social media platforms at No Chill with Phil. Follow me and my bros at the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, Black Planet, Pinterest,
AIM, ICQ. I'm going really old school here.
Yahoo Messenger. I still have
MSN Messenger.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle. Yeah. Thank you,
Don't
Geek.
forget.
Thank
Don't
you,
forget.
Geek. That's why you my boy. Ladies, follow me on Christian Mingle as Jesus in the streets, Satan in the sheets, but that's something totally different. Follow Peaches and Power Bombs on any and all social media platforms. I am the Bubbles. If they are Buttercup and Blossom, I am Bubbles. If they were the Powerpuff Girls. Yes, I am. Geek would be Lightweight the Professor. Wouldn't he be the professor? Like, kind of, sort of? Maybe? Or Mojo. You would either be the professor or Mojo Jojo. One or the other. I don't know.
I'd be the professor, I think.
Sure.
But maybe Mojo Jojo, just because sometimes Geek could turn heel sometimes. That's all.
Okay.
So yeah, that is me. I want to thank y'all, Peaches and Power Bombs, for having me on y'all show. It is always love. It is always a blast. It is always a million times just the fun and intensity, all the above. You two are awesome.
Thank you.
Please follow, like, share. You two got something special.
Thank you.
I salute you. And I have no more drink in my cup, but I will in a little bit, and I will take a shot for the both of you too.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all coming on. We having a good time here. Like the gentleman said, like, share, subscribe. We are on all social media platforms. We are the most vocal on Facebook. If you're trying to get a hold of us or whatever, Facebook is the best place to do it. Next week we'll have Tim Sherry on the show with us. We'll cover whatever's going on in wrestling. God knows what else is going to happen. We already had a wild week. Marie, Cherie, you right. Long live Eddie Kingston. We can't go without talking about Eddie Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy.
Yes. Go ahead, Marie.
Marie, are you laughing so much that you're crying?
I can't hear her.
We can't hear you.
Hang on.
Are those tears of joy and laughter?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Here you are. You okay?
No, it's not that. There's something in my eye, and it hurts, and we need to end the stream so I can go take care of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, again, we enjoyed y'all, and let's see. Let me
Rock symbols up.
Yes, I'm trying to find the in video here. Of course, I can't find it. It's like we got so many of this stuff that, like, oh, there's the closing videos right there with the intro.
Bye.
Anyways, toodaloo, guys. We will see y'all next week.
Good night, sweet peach. It's time to go. Good night, sweet peach. It's the end of the show. We hate to leave, but we really can't stay. So good night, sweet peach.